Right, let's go and see. We have Ministry of Death on the blue team, and we have AXis1 on the red team. So we're going to choose a ban. The first ban is already Natalie. Wow.
Well, Natalie being removed, I mean, you talked about Natalie, and Natalie comes up. Unfortunately, it's a ban, not a pick this time around.
Backdoor pushing machine.
Yep, you have Hayabusa also being removed away, so this is, you know, a little bit of a deja vu coming back to the very first game in the Malaysia side, so removing Hayabusa as well.
We
Carry.
see Carry. Carry the carry. Yay!
Carry the carry.
Pick again.
Instantly locked in. Show as well looks like it's going to be the first lock-in coming inside from Ministry of Death. Looks like at this point, Cho will be picked or banned 3 out of 3 games that's there, the same as Carry.
Yes, and you can see Aurora coming in from the blue team side here. And you can see Minotaur. Wow, Minotaur making his first impression here. First appearance.
I look forward to seeing how Minotaur reacts to the items. Ooh, they just mouse over Gata Choka. Like, if only.
And you can see Freya again will be having the first impression, first appearance. Like I said, Singaporeans want to be a bit more aggressive in the gameplay. They will need to get a killing machine such as Freya.
Cyclops!
Oh,
there
Cyclops!
we go, yes.
Wow.
So we are seeing very, very heavy aggression, and looks like Bruno's going to be the last pick that's there.
And speaking of which, we are actually getting our predictions right this time.
Yes.
Because, like I said, aggression...
Research works.
Research works, yes. We got our picks from here. And everything is very good, actually. I like to see a lot of gameplay. And Tigreal is actually very balanced. We still see tanks from both sides of the party.
We do. We definitely do see that.
Yeah.
We see multiple initiation sites, possibilities coming in. You have Minotaur that can do some initiation.
Support, initiation.
You have Cho on the other end as well.
Correct.
I like both drafts.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
I think they are quite good. It's going to come down to the execution.
Correct. The team play.
The team play. That one misstep.
Yes.
And whether it is going to be capitalized.
Yeah.
As well. So, ooh.
Oh.
I mean, so your prediction was made. Possibly going to change it. I'm going to give you one last option to change your prediction.
Nah, I'm just going to stick with Team AXis for now, right now.
I'm actually going to go with Ministry of Death. Even though Cyclops is on the other side, I'm still going to go with Ministry of Death.
Yeah, because of Freya, right?
Yeah.
Freya, those hard-hitting heroes over here. This is actually very, very good. And based on the draft, like you said, it's really balanced, and it all comes down to the execution, the initiation, how do they play, how do they get their farms early, how do they get their kills early, and of course the map control for Turtle, Hermit Crab,
Let's
Reaper,
go into
Spinner.
game!
And that's a lot about there. Alright, you can see at the bottom lane right here, we have Freya, Cho, and Aurora from Team AXis, if I'm not mistaken. Team Ministry of Death. And of course, AXis will have bottom Minotaur, Saber, and if I'm not mistaken, the last one, Cho. Oh yeah, Cho over there. Is it Cho?
No, that's not Cho, sorry.
My bad. Cyclops, that's your main, brother. Alright, then Cho over here, you can see the bottom lane. And the mid lane, we have Carrie and Bruno. And top lane, we have Zilong and Tigreal over here. So this is going to be interesting.
There was a little bit of love taps onto Freya. A little bit of out of position that's there, but it looks fairly tame at this point. A few trades back and forth, nothing too crazy, but we are seeing that AXis is going a little bit further. We are seeing Cho coming in from the other end, getting a bit of free hits. They do manage to get the little Hermit Crab away.
Scare tactic from Cho itself. I'm not sure whether he wants to initiate it, but from the looks of it, it's more like a scare tactic. But again, the Hermit Crab falls onto the AXis side, and whoa, there's an initiation over here.
I mean, we also see Carry now so taking away the other jungle camps that's there, just capitalizing, edging that a little bit forward. We see a little bit of a goal difference already building up. No kills just yet. This is purely from the jungle advantage and the lane presence. So you have people like Carry who's moving forth, clearing off the waves quite quickly and then moving away.
As you can see, Aurora getting stuck there, getting harassed by 2 heroes, but she managed to flicker her way out from there.
And that's going to be on cooldown now. With dead signals, you're going to go back, you're a little bit low. Let's go get Turtle.
And
No, they're moving away, deciding not to do that instead.
I think they don't want to overcommit. But then again, when you have Cyclops, you have to use Cyclops as full advantage. Cyclops is an early game hero. He can dish out damage very, very fast.
Well, it's not a marksman that's there that can be doing auto-attacking. He's very reliant on his mana at this point.
Players,
and it's only at level 3 right now, so the
maybe
cooldowns aren't all
back.
that point.
Yeah. Okay, you see Aurora. Oh, Saber trying to pierce its way to Aurora.
And there we go.
Turtle's been taken by
Well, this time with Carrie coming around,
Yeah.
we do see that. So Carrie was still in the jungle the first time around, and so decided, team game, let's do it together, let's not really risk it, and it pays them off.
You can see Carrie is trying to get enough farm from there.
They're going to go ahead,
Zilong
secure.
will be taking the spinner for the mana reduction.
They're going to give it to
Give
Carrie. Yeah.
right.
They just want to get Carrie to that point where, she's pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah. And we have a technical pause.
Oh, a little bit of a pause that's there.
It's okay. As long the games are going, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we see a 1,500 goal lead building up into their favor already. We are seeing a lot of, rotation moving around, a lot of convergence towards the bottom side of the lanes. That's going there. We see the heavy river being continuously patrolled back and forth by AXis that's there. We haven't really seen Ministry of Death being overly aggressive, or really showing what their game plan could be. But you are seeing AXis, do the invades, capitalize on the movement, and because there are so many members moving across the different regions, they're getting that much, a little bit more of vision, and the vision's really helping them decide on the actions that should be done.
I think they're going to try to do more map control again, trying to get enough farm. If possible, the map control will be in their advantage, manage to kill out all the jungle heroes, jungle monsters, my bad, onto the opponent's side, and that's what AXis is trying to do.
Let's go back into game.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay, so 3 heroes on the bottom of the level 4. Equal playing field right now. Everybody's staying in the bushes right here, trying not to get hit by the ranged heroes.
We see Carrie up top, hoping to have some sort of initiative there, but still dancing around.
Carrie is a tank killer, but at this time, oh, look at that! Chao got stuck, but he managed to regen from there.
Right. Skin of his teeth, really, at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, we are seeing the abuse of Cyclops here.
Yes, and Cyclops, again, like we said, is an early game damage hero.
The lockdown.
They have to be careful.
Yep.
Yeah, they have to be careful.
Oh, looks like there's going to be the invade. The engage happens.
Oh, look at that. And first blood will be taken by Carrie over here. And that's another one. Saber running away. Cho running away for his dear life. Bruno is going to be stuck. And I think, Carrie will take down Bruno. That is a double kill for Carrie right here. This is actually very good news for AXis because they need their marksman, aka ADC, to be fat.
I mean, not only giving the buffs away means that, the skills are constantly on cooldown. That spam abuse is happening here, and this is just setting up Carrie to be a hyper carry.
As if double lock is not enough.
As if that's not enough, no.
Anyways, we can see Chao and Freya doing much pushing right here. I want to see Freya do something.
No.
Wait a minute. Anyways, I want to see Freya doing something here. Freya can actually deal a lot of damage, provided she gets support from Chao and Aurora. I think it would be a much more deadly trio compared to that. And Carrie.
We are seeing engage going on at the
bottom again.
Freya going in.
And this is going to be very bad for the blue team right here. AXis. Saber trying to run away for his dear life, but then
The flicker
Freya
forward
will kill off Saber, and Freya will be taken down by Minotaur. It's a 1-2-1 trade, but look at Chao. Chao doing so much damage, but will be fallen down by Minotaur.
Coming in with the double kill, and then another, and Cyclops coming in, mopping up whatever was left.
3 kills to none.
Well,
Actually, 3 kills to 1, sorry, my bad.
It was quite close. Now we are seeing Carrie and Bruno dancing in the jungle up north, actually.
And look at that, they're trying to get the Reaper from here, and I think Carrie is going to take the Reaper. This is actually pretty bad again.
I mean, Carrie is...
And speaking of which, we are back into the game. As you can see, Freya taking down the mid lane tier 1 tower over here. And look at Minotaur being harassed by Cho. Cho could not do much damage towards Minotaur because he knows that Minotaur is a beastly tank here. Like we said, David and Goliath, my friend, over here. And you can see Tigreal. And Tigreal is trying to move to the mid. Is this going to be a change that you mentioned?
It might be, but I think it's simply because the towers have been destroyed. So it's moved away from the laning phase.
I see. So, and Tigreal is going back to the top. So, well, Bruno is helping out Tigreal, but oh well. I don't think there's much. And you can see the turtle will be taken again by Team AXis right here. 3-man team, Cyclops, level 8. And Minotaur, wow, I think, is he not soaking up
there
damage?
Might be an engage. Waiting in the fray. Turtle
right
has
here,
been
but
slain.
Carry will be taking the turtle down. And the players from Team Ministry of Death are not engaging because they do know that the lanes are not theirs anymore. This is going to be tough for them.
It's going to become a little bit more dangerous because there's a lot of brush that can be hidden in.
And you can see Aurora, Tigreal
spots them.
And they're trying to...
But nobody wants to walk into that brush. It's way too big. It may potentially contain way too many baddies.
You know, I would like to say that...
Up north, Bruno.
Oh, implosion over there, stunning everyone, pushing it back. Tigreal being dealt so much damage right here, but Carry will take down Tigreal, and this will be put. Saber taking down Aurora over there, and Cho running for his dear life has been put to sleep by Curry. This is looking so bad right now for Team Ministry of Death.
It was looking pretty bad. There was a 4-on-4, and just look at the
long burst damage. That
was 0 to 20 in 2 seconds.
I think we'll speak slower than that. Right.
Oh, yeah.
That bad burst damage itself. But anyways, the ally super minion for the blue team side, aka the AXis, has respawned. And this is going to be another tough task and heal.
Look at what they're doing, right? They're camping, waiting, thinking that they're going to be headed towards Lord. They're waiting in the fray for an ambush. And they're still there.
I think both players are still stuck here. Oh, okay, that's not tackle error.
They were just waiting to catch them out. It looks like there's going to be another engage.
And that wait will be correct. Look, Tigreal trying to go in with the stun, but got stunned by Saber, taken down by Cyclops over there. This is actually pretty bad. They lose their tank, and will they still continue with the team fight? I don't think so. This is actually pretty bad right now.
They should not have done that because Freya was all the way in the bottom lane, and that's who you want to be having, especially when you have the team fight just there. Although Bruno was closer this time around, you also need Freya. You are fighting from a deficit. You want to be fighting from a position of strength, not equal or weaker.
And I think look at...
It all turns out.
And you can see it's a 9-2 run for Team AXis and Team Ministry of Death. And look at the goal range right now.
I would just say, look at the confidence, right? Cyclops flickering a way out of it, but just for the fact that he's that confident staying within the enemy jungle, knowing the fact that you have Cho that's waiting in the side lanes there. Oh, this looks like an ambush waiting to happen.
Sneaky beaky light, but
I mean, just waiting for Carry to come along. Cyclops got the tower.
Look at Minotaur.
The stun comes out,
over here.
Lockdown, knock him into the air.
And you're gonna see over there, Minotaur trying to move away, doing flash damage over there. And oh, wait a minute. The Lord! Woo!
This was why Zilong and Carry were moving towards the top. The sneaky gang that came along this time around. Are there any surprises going to come up for them?
And Ministry of Death will be taking the blue team, and AXis1 will be taking the red team. AXis1 is actually banning Natalie again.
Well, consistent, what we have seen.
And
Hayabusa being removed as well, right? Nobody wants to deal with moving in and out. So pretty standard. Carry again.
This is going to be a bit tough. They do need a marksman to actually counter Carry right now. Based on the Bruno Carry matchup, it's actually pretty bad. But as you see, Minotaur, Aurora back again. And Aurora is coming to Ministry of Death. So Ministry of Death is taking some textbook pages from AXis over here.
They're saying if you did it well, we can do it as well. It looks like Show is going to be locked in. That's there. Show maybe a slightly of a higher priority pick because you're looking at two really good engages. You're looking at they could be roaming together. Now Aurora's going to be taken away. I don't see why they would give it back to Ministry of Death. It's already been revealed that it is one of their desired picks that's there. It works heavily into the composition they want to be doing. You do have Saber,
over
you
there.
do have
Mojojo.
carry that's going, so...
And you know, having Minotaur as well, he's able to heal a certain percentage of the health from his teammates. So I think Ministry of Death actually
Cyclops.
it's a steal for them. And of course, Cyclops is in there. Wow, this is like a swap of players though.
I should be a Singaporean player, really, at this point.
Well, maybe there's a trade line, you know,
I mean,
over there.
you're looking at super heavy engage potential. You have Minotaur who can engage, you have Chol who engage, you have Zilong who can engage, you have Cyclops who can engage as well.
That's very good. And you can see Lolita is a pick.
And Alice.
Alice,
Oh.
did we just say Alice recently?
We talked about Alice being one of the AXis picks out there, and we see Alice coming out here. We talked a little bit about she may be a little bit slow.
Oh my
Let's see how
goodness,
did it take it.
Moskov, my friend.
There
Moskov, finally we have a
go.
Moskov. Clap my hands, because it's in the top 3 basically.
This is...
Hey wait, they changed back to, Moskov and Zilong, okay.
Right.
Alright.
This is... Ooh,
Wow.
this is going to be tough to call.
This is actually very interesting. Ministry of Death might pull this out if they really play a very good execution game.
I mean, this is really the pick composition.
Yes.
Wherever you go, whoever ganks, you just have that much additional CC, that much additional engage potential coming from Ministry of Death. I'm quite looking forward to see whether they can execute on this, because once again, looks good on paper, but that's only paper at this point.
You mean like $100 move, 10-cent finish?
Yes.
Okay, I think I said that too loud.
We will see, right? You know, how much is all this, you know, worth of the drafting into
Correct.
executing it? Because not knocking anything away, looking at the draft of what AXis has, we will check it out in game. But looking at the draft that what we have, it's not exactly a knockover as well.
As you can see, Alice will be in the bottom lane with Lolita and Aurora for the blue team side. We have Carry again, as always, kind of predicted it to the middle. And Saber in the jungle
here we go.
And here comes the, just want to get the bottom lane control of the map. And Minotaur, Chow, and Cyclops. Wow, this will be actually very interesting for Ministry of Death. I am really serious. Because you have Chow that can initiate, you have Minotaur to soak up damage and heal at the same time, and you have Cyclops.
I mean, the sort of concern we had before about having that presence being felt,
Yeah, I think...
sort of negated around here, but whoever gets caught out in, you know, the first CC and gets really capitalized is going to be it. Now, Cyclops needs to get a couple of levels up before he starts becoming that nuisance that he is. But at the same time, Aurora has this same scaling as well.
Yeah.
You know, she gains a few levels and all of a sudden, you know, it could be lights out.
I mean, Aurora isn't the best damage compared to Cyclops, but then she can stun, she can slow, she can initiate anytime she wants.
And you have Alice there that has the damage for it, right? The moment you slow, you talked about Alice being a little bit slower. Aurora addresses that sort of speed problem and gets her up to par.
So anyways, you can see Saber going into the bushes, trying to get some jungle farm over there. Now Saber will be, it's actually a good matchup with Zilong, because both of them are equally squishy. It's just that whoever comes out the skill first, or whoever gets the
Whoever
faster farms,
outplays each other really will win it all.
I find the matchup is good. And the tri-lane matchup, I'll give it to maybe Ministry of Death.
Well, so far, AXis are doing a really good job poking them out. We are seeing the slide
there's
against
the first blood from there, from Carry. Oh my goodness, and Alice is taking out Chow from there. Wow, okay.
It looks like Minotaur's going to fall as well.
And Lolita will take down Chow, if not mistaken, or Minotaur, if not mistaken for that. But this is going to be hard. And this is something interesting right now. We can see Moskov doing something for the team. They've taken down Carry, the tank killer, Carry the carry from there. So Moskov may not be the, may not be the worst pick after all. After,
No, I definitely don't think Moskov is a weak pick by any sort of extent, because his kit does lean towards, being able to outplay. But looking at bottom right, you had talked about, the advantage being on the side of Ministry of
Ministry of Death. Yeah, my bad.
But we did see that, they got a little bit of a spanking, coming across there. That was the punishment Aurora came in, freezing them down into place.
And again,
and the slowest there. So we are seeing Cho being caught out another time again.
Gonna run away from
coming out just to help him escape.
Yeah. This is actually a very close call for Cho. But again, back to your question, yes, everything looks good on paper, but well, it's gonna be maybe another disappointment by Ministry of Death. Their tri-lane, it looks good, but it's not able to get the results that we wanted to. all we wanted to see.
Well, you're getting the Hermit Crab here away, so that's good. You know,
Yeah.
it's helping them come back into the game a little bit more. They have pushed out their lane. Can they capitalize on Alice a little bit? Can they catch her out of place? Carry rotating down to the bottom.
Over there, this is going to be a bit deadly right
It looks
here.
like they're just taking the turtle away.
And Lolita, whoa, we're going in here right here.
De-engage.
Oh, Cyclops running away. Minotaur coming here with the stun right here. But then he got stunned over there. And look at that. Everyone is fighting each other right now. And Minotaur managed to run away. But then I think that's about it. I think they're just trying to pressure one another. So Curry is able to get the turtle. But there was an engagement right there.
There was an engagement. Carry did, start off the turtle early on. Saber came down to make sure that there was additional backup if
Yes,
it was
correct.
needed. That was there. Moskov unfortunately wasn't quite able to get into the thick of the fight because still had to deal with Carry at the side lane. So
True.
you don't want to walk into essentially what it could be your death.
Or maybe a trap, for instance, right here. But anyways, you can see Zilong right here trying to push out for the minions, and Saber also doing his very best to push. I just want to see, the emphasis now is on the tri-lane factor right here. I really want to see the Chow, Minotaur, and Cyclops combo. They actually did something over there, but could not finish it.
Well, I think Cyclops needs to be able to use his ultimate to pick somebody off to, have that good initiation that's coming across. Cho could also do that as well, but it's unfortunately a little bit more difficult for him. Cyclops can just launch at a very great distance.
Correct.
And set it up. Cho down into mid.
And look at that, trying to catch
Finds
Carry from there.
Carry.
Moskov and Chow are chasing Carry for her dear life. And Carry is able to run away, deal a bit more damage, but then Cho
The
got
knockup.
stuck down by the rest of the AXis team, and AXis will take down Cho with Curry taking the kill.
Carry now going on to Moskov. We are
And
seeing Cyclops
this is
run.
looking bad right now. Minotaur taken down by their tank counterpart. Carry taking
Flicker
down so much.
forward,
And
and
whoa,
look at that.
4K over here. Near
Clean
to
up by
a
Alice.
bingo.
This is why you are at that rank.
Wow.
You have such a high win ratio, and Alice showing how it is done.
This is a very good Alice play. And don't forget, they took the bottom tier tower.
They did. So you talked about the bottom lane being that much stronger. I talked about initiation that's there, and it looks like
Maybe I'm wrong.
paper and performance, right? You are seeing really at this point MVP Aurora. The amount of lockdowns that she's producing.
Yes. The stuns, the slows, I think that's really good. And for some reason, like you said, Aurora and Alice, they complement each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yep.
And they managed to do it like that.
They definitely do. So we see Ministry of Dev slightly on the back foot at this point. Not out of the game just yet.
But they are the
But-
brink of elimination right now.
It's getting to that point. They need to rally together if they want to come back with a good victory.
You can see now there's another team fight. Chao drawing doing so much, but Zilong taking the
Just
damage.
pushing away
I'm
all the
checking
way to the
middle
top.
right now, actually. Middle, there's a lot of rain. Carry will take down Minotaur right here. This might be a worse trade-off because you have two heroes down, despite one tower over here. And
Saber has to go all the way back to deal with
to
this,
save.
or they could lose another
the
turret.
tower of it.
Oh, it looks like there's going to be the kill.
Zilong?
Move away. Right, don't take the aggression from the
Right.
turret. We are seeing the mid lane as well, being able to push back. Carry moving away to the side. And Zilong looks like it's going to be coming. It looks like they want to be collapsing onto Carry. Do they see her? Yes,
They
do.
do.
The stun does come out,
Carry
and that will
will
be
be
end of
taken
Carry.
down by Zilong instantly. Burst damage by Cyclops as well.
We are being see here Aurora as well, caught out of place. We are seeing that Benji balls unfortunately
so
was froze up.
close.
The
And
ultimate being thrown
Aurora.
out, not
Wow.
quite making it.
And look at that, Aurora running for her dear life, and she managed to teleport back. But then the mid tower is being taken down. And look at that, pull! Oh my goodness, Zilong dead.
Completely, and this is going to be Ice Milo, unfortunately,
Oh
gone
man.
away. Ice Milo got melted.
Wow, and X is able to recover that. They do not want Ministry of Death to take off their mid tower, and they managed to get 2 kills out of there.
Yeah, I think the Ministry of Death, unfortunately, they want to capitalize,
Yep.
right? And that's what they tried to do. Unfortunately, punish a little bit too heavy. They were brought pretty low.
Yes.
And as such, will they go and try for the Lord play here? Because they do see that Cho is at the bottom.
It's possible.
Looks like they're going for the slightly easier play. They're going for
Yeah.
Turtle.
They're just going to push, and maybe, yeah, the top tower is still available. So, yeah, and Turtle has been slain by Saber itself. So you can see the players are trying to push the top lane right here, and you can Zilong and Moscow trying to protect their dear top tower. And oh, this is going to be a bit risky right now, as 3 players still converge, and you can see Saber rotating to the top, and oh, got caught over there. Alice got caught, but then she will be saved by teammates. Aurora will be taking down over here, and this will be bad. Zilong trying to run for his dear life. Nope. Being put to sleep by Saber.
Saber's positioning, knowing the exact distance to move off and be able to land that final blow on the kill.
And speaking
really
of
nicely
which,
done.
Cyclops take down Carry, but Carry take down Cyclops.
Oh well,
Well.
It's one of those compatriot things, right? I take you down, you take me down. But this is looking a little more bleak for Ministry of Death.
Yeah, it's getting a bit more darker for them right now
They
because
are taking on Carry. Carry isn't being, the hyper movement is there, but Aurora is still doing so much of work.
and look at that,
The engage
Charles
coming
trying
in.
to chase up, but no, I don't think
Did not
they'll
actually
meet up.
connect all the way through,
Yeah.
a little bit further. Lolita
And-
did a good job distancing herself away, seeing that most likely the aggression's coming in. It looks like it's going to be a collapse down on mid lane. Minotaur waiting in the
Right
side.
here, and I think that's going to be a very clashing right now, and
A
no.
little bit
Still-
too fast.
Yeah.
Need to hold on there just that couple more seconds, bait them into that sense of security before coming out. Carry taking Lord.
Oh, wow, Carry gonna ask the Lord for the hand right now?
Asking Lord really for his help, paying homage. And that's what
Soloing the
happening.
Lord then.
Zilong at the bottom, once again, pushing away.
Waiting
Will
for the
they be
towers.
able to stop this? It looks like the clash might happen. You're waiting for it. Zilong is going to be taking the bottom. We are seeing them coming from the
From
side.
here, here's engagement right here now. Alice taking so much damage over here to Cho. Cho will be taken down by Carissa, and they will retain the Lord. What a bad movement, and look at that Minotaur. Cyclops taken down by Saber. Minotaur running for his dear life right now. Lolita, no! And Moskov is actually harassing Lolita right here, but
This
I
is
don't know-
working out- this is
look
working
at
out brilliantly.
Aurora taking the damage to here, and Moscow will be taken down. Minotaur, the final person with Zilong. Look at Zilong running away, and Minotaur will run away from his dear life, and Zilong is managed to escape back to the base.
That is right. He managed to down 2 of the towers, but now if they're unable to make the defense for Lord, it's all going to be in vain. If they are, it's working heavily to their favor. We are seeing the knockback coming up. Unfortunately, the freeze does come out.
The freeze,
The
oh, and then
knockback.
the stun. Saber taking out Troll. Charles down, and Alice taking out Zilong over there, with Saber taking down everyone here. This is going to
And
be
that
swipe
is
out.
Really good initiation, really good follow-up, using the Lord to his advantage. High pressure coming in, and unfortunately, Ministry of Death cracked.
Team wipe for them, mind wipe for myself.
It really was this staggering moment where you came in and it all worked out together.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.